Hey YouTube, this is David, Richter Scale Studios. Let him get him in frame here. I just want to finish up this little show and tell thing. I did a quick intro a while ago on Mr. Librarian / Space Wizard here, and I'm calling him done. I like how I'm getting my glazing and my blending better. I like how his armor turned out. Eyes, I've done better eyes before. I'm not too happy about that. Really stoked on the text on the thing. I've been trying to experiment, well, not on here, but I was just doing stuff on the side. And I finally came down with something. I added those little red things that look like, beginning of chapters or parts of the book. And then I mixed a mixture of black and brown paint, kind of like just like a charred brown and a chaos black. I mean, going old school. I used the Reaper version of those. And just did those lines. I went in back into the ivory. Ivory was the page, what I based it with. And cleaned up with the ivory again. And then mixed the ivory with a little bit of dark brown and made a glaze. And I think I gave that old world, kind of like old parchment look. So I'm kind of happy with that. I mean, I think the first time I've done, purity seals before, but this is the time I first done these kind of things. And I think it turned out okay. Let's see that one. It almost looks like something's written there. I mean, it's not too fake looking. He's got a scroll on his leg. He's got some purity seals everywhere. What else did I do on this guy? Oh, non-metallic metals. I'm trying to get that down. It's still, I'm kind of happy with what I got done with here. This is the Reaper Triad. It's a 3-color triad. Let me go look at this real quick. It's chestnut gold, palomino gold. That's not it. That's not it. No. And buckskin pale. So that's the 3 for the gold. Then I add black and white to those to darken them and to hit glints. I don't know if you can see that. There's glints of white. Come on. There. You see little glints of white there? It's like sparkles of sun hitting it. And I tried to mimic the shadows the book would do on it. And then what else? I did gold on the knee pad on the left side. A little bit of gem work. Didn't turn out too bad. Face, okay. It could have been better. It's a little chalky, but this is not going to be entering a competition or anything. Well, a little non-metallic on the top there. And then on the back, I kind of made it look, try to do a nice, worked out a blend with there. Goes dark to light to the top. And, and then the staff, I tried to make it look like something different than I've seen before on Cool Mini or Not, or even on GW. I wanted to make it look like it's illuminated from inside, like some kind of power is emanating from it. So we have this non-metallic metal frame holding the Aquila, I guess, the Magic Aquila, and that got dinged already, so I got to repaint that. Yeah, I just went from greens to a white green, washed it, cleaned it up, give it like a kind of like a not a translucent, but and then it's got a gem effect on there with a little gold and a little skull holding that together. And then I kind of did like a lava effect on the back of the staff. So basically, the filigree work is the handle, and below it is the energy emanating through the staff, and is glowing from a red, orange to a yellow in spots. I can get that going. There we go. So I kind of like I dig that how it came out. Base, I think I went through this before. This is that little mixture of Sculpey and Super Sculpey. I just layer it. This one I did differently than usual. I usually use a rolling pin and layer it and roll it and layer it and roll it and fold it. This was done through a pasta maker. I think it's a little too refined, but it still turned out okay. And then made some tufts, and then have some GW tufts. Went in with Secret Weapon, gold, yellow earth, and terracotta, and then flooded the tufts. GW tufts are usually terrible looking when you lay them down, so that's a great way to disguise them. It blended it into the scenery perfectly. And then I took those same pigments and then flowed them onto the surfaces of these rocks. and I probably did it 3 or 4 times to actually come up with a texture. So it looks dusty and like there's like a layer of dust or film on the rock that's not just polished clean. I didn't like that look. It looked almost like chocolate or caramel to me. So that gave it a little more realism to it. So that is it for the Mr. Space Wizard. He's going to go up in the shelf after I fix that staff. I'm finishing up. The Pain Boy is in. The figure right now, still going to go back to that terrain someday. He took a spill off this bar that I'm working downstairs in my kitchen. It's like a regular bar you sit at, and it's got liquor in it. And hit my tile floor, and only got a ding on the back of his little tank here, and then broke off the base. So nothing too major. And I'm going to do a video on him in the future. And also another video coming up. It will be a unboxing of Scale 75's Indiegogo steampunk girl on a motorcycle. I forgot her name exactly, but that'll be coming up in the next couple days. I am going to film that, or have it filmed. I think I have it filmed. Just going to process it. So as usual, thank you for joining me, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks.